Like there's literally nothing that can make you happy. That happy is an internal, full frontal contact with your dark night of the soul, and you reconcile that you got to make happy in here. You got to make happy in here with none of that stuff.
Damn.
You got to take happy to the people you love. You can't try to get it from them.
I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
Welcome to High Value Hustle. I'm your host, B.I.G. GOAT, the biggest. I'm joined by my co-host, No Chill Will. What up, though?
Chill. What up, though? What up, though? No Chill Will live in full effect. What up, GOAT? The biggest. What's good, homie?
Will Smith, man, gave some words of wisdom, man, about happiness. Some good introspection. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video without further ado.
You've bought everything you want, and there's literally nothing on earth else that you want to buy. I just wish that was a gift that everybody could have, because there's nothing that material can do to satisfy you. Right? It's like drinking salt water, right? Like you'll never get enough. You're just going to make yourself more and more thirsty. Right? So it's like that, I'm in that phase of my life that can actually be scary. When you realize that no relationship, that no money, that no kids, that there's literally nothing that can make you happy. That happy is an internal, full frontal contact with your dark night of the soul, and you reconcile that you got to make happy in here. You got to make happy in here with none of that stuff.
Damn.
You got to take happy to the people you love. You can't try to get it from them. And it's like you got to take happy to work. You're not going to get happy from work, right? And it's like that is, it's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. Hey, that's some good introspection, man. What you got, Will? What's your opinion?
Man, that's deep, man. One of the biggest things he said was you got to take happy to people, not get it from them. When you think about it, especially in a relationship standpoint, we all been through this is you don't make me happy. If you do this, you're going to make me happy. You did this don't make me happy. A lot of times in relationship standpoint, from a male and female standpoint, women, they try to extract happiness from their relationship. So a lot of times they're internally unhappy, but then they'll put it back on you as the man in the relationship and say, you're making me unhappy. And I always tell people all the time, man, the hardest thing you're going to do in life is look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself the truth. Because we all lie to ourselves, everybody cap, everybody making shit up. But you got to look deep inside yourself and see exactly what truly makes you happy. What is real and what is cap. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I look at, happiness, especially in a relationship standpoint, from a male perspective, like when you look at ice cream, like basically, the woman, she brings the ice cream, the fucking cone. I'm just a sprinkle. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's my happiness to you. I'm just a sprinkle. Now, if you expect me to be the whole ice cream, this shit, I can never do that. No one person can ever do that for you, even from a male standpoint, from a female standpoint. That happiness, like Will was saying, it has to come from within.
I definitely agree with what you're saying. I definitely agree with where Will Smith was coming from. I guess I got a different view on happiness. Me personally, I don't think happiness is something that doesn't change. Like once you obtain it, then you continue to have it. I think happiness is something that's just like any other feeling or emotion. It comes and it goes, man. I think it's more akin to pleasure. So you find pleasure in the things that you want to do, things that you want to see, things you want to accomplish. You find pleasure in those things. And yeah, I agree. You cannot look to anyone to make you happy. You definitely have to find joy and happiness within whatever you're trying to endeavor to do. I think it comes down to finding your purpose. Like if you know what your purpose is, or you're continuing to try to understand your purpose in the world around you, then you can continue to strive and work towards something, and you'll never be content. He sounds like somebody that's unfortunately is kind of content with how life is, because he's able to, from a monetary standpoint, obtain whatever it is he wants. And that's where you kind of have to take a step back. If you're trying to associate your happiness with materialistic things, that's why you have to go way beyond that type of stuff when it comes to happiness, man. If you're looking to, the latest Gucci bag, or this
Hmm.
next person in your life to
Yeah.
be the sole source of your happiness, or not even just the sole source, but the person that brings you the most happiness, man, you're gonna be let down more times than not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I agree with Will. I agree with both of y'all
Yeah, I
niggas.
know. Hey, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
that was a good point you made, man. And I didn't think about it. It's like once you obtain those things that you aspire to have, those goals, it's like, oh, once I get this, I'm gonna be happy. Once I get $1 million, I'm gonna be happy. Once I'm married, I'm gonna be happy. Once I have a kid, once I have two, I'm gonna be happy. Your ass is unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it comes from within. It's like once you attain those things, it's like, what's next? It's like, oh, this was it. This was what I was killing myself for. It's all right, but I still feel empty. You still feel empty, and what you were saying is you really have to find your purpose and what truly fulfills you. And that was a great point you did with happiness. It's always evolving. It's always changing. You changing as a person. The thing that made you happy at 20, not the same thing that gonna make you happy at 40. Some of those same ingredients are still there, but it tastes different. When you was in college doing those things, you can't do it the same way you do it at 40. That's why it's carpe diem. You gotta seize the day, you gotta live for today. Because tomorrow, if you always think, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna try tomorrow. If you're not living for today, you messing up. You missing out on life.
Right.
And if you think in the next 15 years, when you get that $2 million, $3 million home, whatever that you wishing for, you be in that house, and then your ass find out you've been neglecting everybody in your family, your kids, whatever, and now everybody hates your ass, and then you're in this house alone. What the fuck is that for? What was it for? So you really got to think about the things that truly are not monetary, and it's the old saying, the biggest thing in life as far as, attaining, and the most expensive things are things that money cannot buy.
Yeah, that's true.
You
I
cannot buy
mean,
those things.
for
That's the
me,
substance.
to be honest, I'd rather be joyful than happy.
Mm.
That's just me, because
Oh,
you
that was a bar right there, my boy.
yeah,
Say that
yeah.
again, boy. That was
I'd rather be joyful than happy,
hey. Okay. Yeah,
because
I like it.
happiness, man. I mean, what it's so subjective. What is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I feel like you're more grounded in understanding as a human being of joyfulness. Like
Mm.
what joyfulness is. Like you can see joy. Like you see it in, if you have kids, you see it in your kids, you see it in your family. You see when you do great things for people and they really appreciate those things. They're joyful and they enjoy the things that they do, that you do can do for them, and they can enjoy your presence. It's a joyfulness like that. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? Happiness. I know I'm not gonna be happy, because it's like any other type of emotion. Even it's fleeting. Like it comes and it goes. Like
Mm. But
and one
some
key
people
thing. I'm sorry. One key
go ahead.
thing that Will Smith said was he wished that everyone had that gift. But when he said that in terms of people being able to, from a monetary standpoint, able to obtain the materialistic things that they believe will make them happy. And that's where I kind of disagree that that's even a gift. Maybe you can look at it as a gift now, and you can also look at it as a curse, because you're hedging your bets that whatever it is that you're about to obtain will make you happy. Like, you can't buy happiness. As
Yeah.
cliche as that sounds, it's true.
Hmm.
Like, you cannot
Yeah.
buy happiness. Like, you have to find whatever it is that will bring you joy. And a lot of times being able to purchase it would not equate to being able to be happy. I think that to find joy and even get something relatively close to happiness is to be able to create memories and create moments with those that you hold dear to yourself, like people that you hold in high esteem, like being in those people's presence and being able to contribute to some specific memory, or even build and create a relationship that will go on forever. Those type of things that I believe are more akin to making people happy and bringing joy.
That's real, man. Hey, you hit the nail on the head. Ain't much to say after that. Hey, you dropped the mic. That's it.
Shout out to Jessica, man. Jessica B,
Hey,
man. Appreciate you with the merch.
hey, appreciate you,
Hey,
Jess. Let's go. Hey, rock that. Rock
y'all see
that. We
y'all,
got some
man.
real fans out here showing
Hey,
love.
see y'all
Appreciate it.
the biggest, man.
Hey,
Jessica, man. Definitely,
official.
she definitely moved up into the number one fan category, man.
Hey, move the. Hey, let's take a shot for Jessica real quick. Let
Hey,
go. Hey,
salute. You know what I'm saying?
salute. That's it.
Thank you for watching High Value Hustle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our content.